going on, guys? Welcome. It is Monday night of the 20th week of investing on our channel, where we invest $50 every Monday through Friday into dividend-paying stocks. So we have a couple things that have happened over the weekend, which are pretty exciting, but it is the 20th week. We have been at this for a little while now. 20 is a very round number, but yeah, 20 weeks of investing. So we're going to take a look at where our channel's at. We did hit a pretty cool milestone. You might know it, you might not, but I'm not sure. So we'll take a look at our YouTube channel tracker, and then we will go from there. All right, so we're going to follow this blue line right along. Today's date is May 15th. My weight is down to 276.4 pounds. That's more than 2 pounds since the last weigh-in. So we're down a total of 22.4 pounds so far this year. My investment balance is worse at the end of today than it was at the beginning. So that's kind of brutal, but it is what it is. Dividends earned, we're still at $48.78, but that will increase tomorrow. So this Friday should be a fun video. Total growth, we are at $49.97 of total growth. YouTube income, we're at the same $100. A couple people signed up for Sofi, and I got some kickback for that. If you guys want to sign up for Sofi, it's an easy place to invest. Use the link down below. If you start a new account with at least $10, they give you $25 for free. Total subscribers, we are at 1,763. Total views, we hit 200,000 views on the channel, so that's awesome. So 200,101 views. Nice. It's pretty cool to see. Maybe we'll hit 500,000 at the end of the year. 500,000 views would be pretty sweet. Total watch hours, we're at 3,783.9 total watch hours. That is, generally speaking, what's going on with the channel. All right, so now to the good stuff. This is Seeking Alpha. This is where I track my portfolio. I have everything sorted by value, and the largest holding that we have in our portfolio at this time is Realty Income Corporation, ticker symbol O. So we have $935.45 there, which is 15.1 shares at $61.94. Now, that dividend yield is hovering right at around 5%. It's just a little under right now. And you'll notice the dividend payout date was today. So SoFi lags when it shows because it buys it after the market closes. I will see... excuse me. I'll see that dividend payout in the morning. I'm looking forward to that. This is a monthly dividend payer, and although it's only like 26 cents or whatever it is, we have 15 shares now, so that's a sizable chunk every month. SCHD is right behind that. This is Schwab's U.S. Dividend Equity ETF. So we have $914.42 there. That's now 13.03 shares at $70.20. So these two stocks, we're putting $10 every Monday through Friday into each one of them. That's why the positions are bigger. But our forward dividend yield is 3.41. It's looking a little higher than normal because SCHD's stock price is a little lower than normal. No dividend upcoming, though, so that's not that exciting. Now, JEPQ, JP Morgan's NASDAQ Equity Premium Income ETF. This is designed to be a monthly dividend payer, something you can rely on in retirement to pay you a monthly dividend, allegedly. It is a pretty new fund, so not much out there on it. But we've been buying it with options premium that we've made from doing some options trading. That position is now currently $797.73. That's 17.32 shares, priced at $46.07 per share. Forward dividend yield is just absolutely cranked to 12.65%. We do get paid a pretty hefty dividend at the beginning of this month, and I am excited for the dividend payout at the end of, at the beginning of next month. Because you can't buy fractional shares of JetQ, it is very easy for me to see how much of this has been earned in dividends. We have 0.32 shares of JetQ for free, so that's pretty sweet, especially when the price of it is so high. Awesome. Love it. Pepsi, leading the way of the stocks we are contributing $5 a day to, even though it's down like 1% today. But Pepsi is at $522.92. That is 2.69 shares at $194.27. This dividend yield looks like it's coming down and down and down because Pepsi keep rising. Then the price is getting higher and higher. It cooled off a little bit for the first time today. It lost 1%. It went down a couple bucks. It is what it is. But this dividend, look at that forward dividend rate. That's massive. I love it. Dividend paying at the end of next month. So we have something to look forward to with Pepsi for sure. Procter & Gamble, we have $512.48. That's 3.28 cents per share, $3.28 per share. Price is 156.01. It's basically stagnant in the price, and that's fine for me as long as it's not tanking like MPW. More on that later. But the dividend looks about the same. This is another one that we got paid out today, so we'll see how much Procter & Gamble we pick up tomorrow. JP Morgan Equity Premium Income ETF. This is one that people talk about all the time. I like to call it JetQ's older brother. It's been around a lot longer. So we have $491.30 there. That's 8.98 shares, and the price is at $54.71. That's a forward dividend yield of 9.32%. Got that paid out every month as well, just like JetQ or Realty Income. Following that up is BlackRock. So BlackRock rebounded a little bit, which is good. We're at 0.7 shares of BlackRock. The price is currently $644.75. And we are paying a 3.1% forward dividend yield. Good to see BlackRock not bouncing back down yet. It dropped 0.05%. That's nothing. But yeah, good to see it not bouncing down. It was dropping pretty quick and then bouncing up and then dropping further. So now it's just kind of stabilized at this 645 price. I hope it increases or has potential to grow. Wow. I'm yawning a lot. It's 10:16. It's been a long day. AT&T, right? So this one kind of tanked and stayed down. It actually kept dropping further than I thought it would, which is a bummer. But we have $437.29 there. That's 25.8 shares, and the price is $16.95. Because the price has come down so far, this forward dividend yield is now 6.52%. That's huge for a company like AT&T. Like, it's a stable, big company. The dividend yield on these payouts are going to start getting huge because, if it's paying 6.52% for the year, that means every quarter we're getting like a little over 1.5% return. That's awesome. But already got paid that. That is what it is. MPW bringing up the rear. So just for perspective, we have $367.65 of MPW. Last week we were talking about maybe by the end of the week we'll be at 400. I feel like I jinxed the entire stock market. For frame of reference, we have $522.92 of Pepsi and $367.65 of MPW. We have put the same amount into both of these stocks. So, wow, not great. We do have 49.75 shares, which is good. The share price is at 7.39, which is not good. But this forward dividend yield right now is 15.18%. So right now, every share that we're buying or every day that we're investing $5, that $5 is going towards a 15.18 dividend yield. That's pretty nuts. So again, we're riding it out. It's part of the portfolio. It is what it is. We're going to go at least a full year, and with these stocks, and then we're going to see what happens. Maybe we leave them in the portfolio and pick something else up. I'm not sure, but for right now, we're buying MPW. Maybe it's a long play. I think it is a long play, but we're going to see how it plays out. Then, lastly, we have Tesla. Okay, Tesla was a whimsical add to the portfolio, and I think I'm going to add Aptly as well in the morning. Tesla is a yield max fund that trades Tesla call options. Okay, basically, I bought 2 shares for $26.60. It's $13.30 per share. But the forward dividend yield is 39.3%, and they pay a monthly dividend. Kind of like how this portfolio started with JetQ of let's just buy a couple shares and see how it goes, see what it looks like, see how it trades. We're going to do that same thing with Tesla, and I'm going to throw a little bit more money at it. We do have a dividend that got paid today, so that'll be reflected tomorrow. And I'm interested to see what this Tesla dividend is going to look like because we're going in with 2 shares, and I'm excited to see how many we have next. Is it going to be 2.1? Is it going to be 2.2? I'm not quite sure. We'll take a look at it. We'll see what happens. Lastly, I have a couple call options here. I mean, I thought that MPW would be safe at $7.50, and I put my money where my mouth is, and I bought an option on it. So I will have the option to buy 100 shares of MPW for $7.50 on Friday. We'll see how much that's worth in the future, considering MPW is at $7.39. That's not really a great position on this. I'm hoping for that bounce back, and that would be great. Also, SCHD, I have the option to buy 100 shares of SCHD for $71 on Friday. This is surprisingly cheap. I don't know why it's so cheap. I think SCHD could go up $1. I mean, that just doesn't sound that unreasonable to me. Considering, look at this chart. I mean, it's got the room to go up $1. I mean, here's a 1-month chart. So, why is it so crazy when it was trading at $73 that it might go up $1? Where are we here? Yeah, 71.26 at the beginning of the month. I mean, I don't know. It just seems silly to me. But I guess half of the world says sell it, and the other half says buy it. It's a no-brainer. We'll see what happens with all of that. But yeah, so that's basically what's going on with the portfolio. Let's dive into some other stuff. All right, guys. So remember, I am not a wealth manager, credit counselor, or financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube in a triangle-shaped room. However, I'm trying to look at it again with the dividend portfolio. This is not a short-term race. This is a get in for 11, 15 years and get out early with my retirement in Dubai or something like that. So that's really the goal here is just keep it steady, try to build those dividend payouts and increase those dividends. So the little ups and downs where I might lose $50 in a day, $100 in a day. That's just the market. We have a big enough account now that I should see $50 of movement in a day, which is kind of cool, kind of crazy because we just started this a year ago. So it's tough getting used to that and adjusting to that. If the stock market goes down 1% or the portfolio goes down 1%, right now that's $55. But if it goes up 1%, that's $55. So we're gonna start seeing sways like that, which is great, or not great, but it is what it is. We're just slowly operating at a higher caliber every day. So for now, I'm going to look at these days as discounted dividend days. All right, that's what we're going to call them. Discounted dividend days. The red days, they are now that. So I like my discounted dividend days. I like them. Will the market crash? Perhaps. Like I assume it eventually will, like everyone else does. But at least we'll be buying those discounted dividend days, so that when it bounces back, over 10 years or whatever, we'll be good. It'll be gravy, and we'll be getting those dividends, buying even more shares and more stuff more quickly. But health wise, guys, I feel like I'm doing awesome. I feel like I'm getting in much better shape much more quickly. I said a couple weeks ago I was really going to dedicate some more time to the diet, and that's going really well. I'm doing Factor 75, but I'm going to be stopping Factor 75 and just kind of doing some meal prep at the house. So, the thought process behind that, right, is it kicked me into high gear and with the keto diet. Feel awesome. I'm losing weight quickly, and it's real weight. But I can very very easily like cook some chicken breasts for the week. Throw some shrimp in like a spicy cheese cream sauce or whatever. I can do that stuff myself for a third of the price, and I look forward to doing that because I think it's kind of fun to make up foods. I mean, really, half of these days, and like anyone who's watching this, it's like doing healthcare stuff or is into weight loss or fitness or diets or whatever. Like, I'll eat 3 hot dogs for dinner and go to bed. I mean, that's what I'm doing on my diet. So I'm really doing keto, like 0 carbs. I shouldn't say 0. I stay under 25 carbs per day. But like, if I can do that, I would rather just like grill up a burger and eat a burger without a bun with some ranch on it. It's easy. You know what I mean? I'd rather just eat some broccoli real quick within my carb count. And I'm good. So I'm gonna start doing that. But yeah, basically the diet I've been doing. Like 3 cups of coffee between 9 a.m. and like 1 p.m. I usually eat my lunch at around 2:33-ish, somewhere around there. So it's like kind of like intermittent fasting. Kind of just like I'm busy in the mornings, so I forget that I need to eat. But now that I've been so busy and forgetting to eat, that's kind of like my routine now. So I'll eat lunch at like 2:30, and then I'll eat some hot dogs or some turkey or something of that nature at night when I get home, roughly like 8 o'clock. So that's been my diet. I'm not really. I don't know, I'm not struggling, which is cool. Going out to eat, it's easy to like order a steak and just eat a steak. It's kind of what I'm doing. Like I went out to dinner the other day at a Japanese place. I just got shrimp teriyaki with nothing on it. So it was just shrimps. It was good. I ate shrimps. Not bad. But I'm down the weight. Like I'm losing weight, which is awesome. So yeah, that's been really, really good. Getting off of Factor 75, it worked great. I would recommend it to anyone who needs to like jumpstart their diet. I just think again for now that I am used to it, I'm going to switch off it, and that's fine, and that's what it is. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to keep losing weight. I want to do keto for a solid month, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do keto for 1 whole month straight. We're not quite halfway through it, but we're 2 weeks through it as of tomorrow. And after that month, I'm going to take a week off of dieting. Okay. Hopefully, I don't just explode into, a blueberry like the girl from Willy Wonka. But hopefully that doesn't happen. But I am going to take a week off. I am so excited to just eat the ramen at Sentuka Hokkaido. That is my favorite food. I love spicy ramen. I just think about it all the time. I could just eat a big, huge, gnarly bowl of spicy ramen right now, and like, it's just so good with the pork. The egg. I just want that. So that's killing me. I'm gonna literally film myself eating the ramen. I'm so excited for the ramen. it's 2.5 weeks away. That's what I got to keep reminding myself. I'm 2.5 weeks away from incredible ramen. That's all I want to do is eat the ramen. Yeah, I just want ramen, man. It's killing me. Anywho, so aside from that, diet's going really well. Yeah, we're back in the gym. We're working. I shouldn't say back in the gym. I've been going to the gym actively. Haven't been making videos every time. They move the treadmills, and there's really no cell service where they move the treadmills. So I used to make the treadmill time videos, and now it's like hard because the treadmills are on the other side, and there is no service. So I feel weird like filming it and saving it on my phone. I guess that's what I'll do. I'll save the videos on my phone and then upload them as I stitch them together. Usually I just like make them on the treadmill just quickly. But yeah, so maybe I'll do some cooking stuff, show off how I make some of the keto foods. I think you guys might find that interesting if you're into the diet stuff. But yeah, just staying motivated, doing all the things. And yeah, so with that, I wish you guys all happiness, health, and wealth. And as always, roll the outro.